Let's warm up a little. There are a lot of great opportunities for small business owners in jewelry market, especially in costume jewelry. What does it mean, costume jewelry? Not precious accessories. Here, retail sellers have 300, 400% markup. Costume jewelry market is not so large as precious jewelry market, but it gives a lot of advantages for small business. This market has no major competitors. You'll share the market with the same small businesses, business owners as you. Big companies do not focus a lot on fashion jewelry market and consider it as just an addition to their main markets. Clothing, bags, fine jewelry, and so on. There is an ability for small entrepreneurs to make mistakes, to learn, and to stay on the case. You can run the business from home, and I did it far in the past in 2008 when I started my online store. So please let me know in the chat, in the comments, which of opportunities are you mostly interested in? Do you want to have free time? Do you want to become rich? Do you want to be your own boss? Share it now, please. It gives me the ability for better understanding of your motivation. All of the above. Got it. So that's nice. And these opportunities which jewelry business provides. So we have a united opinion, the same. My main suggestion, even if we haven't started yet, take an action. So don't focus too much on learning. Only practice will bring you the necessary experience to succeed in jewelry business and any other kind of businesses. So learn, take an action, make your own mistakes, have your own experience, develop yourself, improve yourself, and move further. That's the road to success. Okay, so actually today is not a simple life. I consider it as a full-fledged express business course. A course not about some abstract success, but purely practical and applicable in the real world. I structured the jewelry business as 4P. Did you hear about 4P? Product, price, place, promotion. Let me know please in the chat. 4P of marketing. Are you familiar with this? And we will speak about effective approach to assortment, pricing and business model, where to sell jewelry, what marketing strategy and tactics to use. We will start with price, building successful business model, which has the right balance between your profit, acceptable price for your clients, and meeting the requirements of your clients and providing them with an additional value. I will observe different sales platform and media in a place part. Which sales platform to choose? Should we sell something online, or we also only online, or we should use offline too? Which platforms makes the most of profit, the fastest money? You'll get the clear criteria of sales platform selection for yourself depending on your personal skills, personal feature of character. A huge part of this course related to sales and promotion. I will observe and provide important details on how to gain sales in different sales media, online and offline, social networks and marketplaces, Amazon, Etsy, and so on, sales in your own online store, how to open and develop your offline boutique or pop-up shop. As a jewelry supplier, I'm going to give you a full understanding of jewelry assortment approach, how to make an assortment from scratch, which quality criteria you should require to meet clients' expectations, which jewelry is best selling, how to buy jewelry, quantities, different product groups, price levels, categories, and so on. This live should give you the full picture of jewelry business and the roadmap to your success. So, do you like the idea of live course? So I see no. Okay, yes. So 4P of marketing, to run a successful business, we should cover four main directions of your business. We should cover product, so we should prepare our offer, what we're gonna sell. We should focus on price. We should specify the correct price for our products, so it maintain the balance between the profitability of our business and the value which we provide to customers. We should choose the place, so the sales platform, sales media, sales channel where we should offer our product, and promotion, we should bring people to our store. So we should advertise, we should bring new audience, we should use sales methods to sell our jewelry, and also we must cover the question of bringing returning customers to our store. So if you find this interesting, if you find our today plan interesting, please let me know in the chat, in the comments, send some smile or just plus sign, so I will move further after a feedback from you. Thank you. Actually, your feedback is the great motivation for me. So when you provide some feedback, some comments, it recharges me, it recharges me, and I can easily go further. So our today agenda will contain a lot of interesting question about jewelry business. I received lots of questions from you about jewelry business, how to start, where to sell jewelry, how to promote, what is the most profitable jewelry. Today I'm going to explain what kind of opportunities you have when selling costume jewelry, how to make your business grow fast, how to make big and fast money, how to sell with high profit and gain a huge clients base, how to start with minimum investments, and how to grow, how to double your profit by bringing the jewelry to your existing business. Today life will be about success in selling fashion jewelry, how jewelry business can make your dreams come true and all your goals to be attained. A little bit about me, briefly about me. I'm the entrepreneur. In 2008, I founded online jewelry store at home. Since that time, thousands of small entrepreneurs started their businesses with closet jewelry. In 2022, I closed my company in Russia. All you know what happened, and moved to Thailand to start jewelry sales worldwide. And currently in 2023-24, thousands of clients from United States, Puerto Rico, Canada, Australia, Europe started their small businesses with our jewelry, and I'm really proud of it. Currently, I'm the author of 4 books in Russian and 2 books in English on jewelry business. You can easily find these books on my Instagram if you are interested in them. So I like this picture, especially from the left. On the left side, I, like a regular person, I started my jewelry business at home. In 2024, I have an international wholesale jewelry business. Actually, it was always my dream to become the best jewelry supplier in the world. Due to the specifics of Russian international trading laws and customs procedures, it was impossible for me to do it from my motherland. But I turned bad circumstances into abilities to reach my goal, and today I'm on the way to my goal. We have hundreds, rather say maybe thousands of clients worldwide, and I will be glad to share with you all what I know and all what helped to achieve my current result, but I am still on my way to the goal. In a small business, it's very useful to be able to overcome the obstacles. In my experience, there were at least 4 really difficult, tough moments. The last year was a very tough experience, but it turned me into who I am now and opened the road to the international business. We have increased our sales twice during the pandemic period, and suddenly in the beginning of 2022, all you know what happened. So we decided to move to Thailand to start worldwide business. Despite all my experience, we had to build everything from scratch on a new market, new clients, new countries, new needs, new customers' preferences. We overcame it, and I'm not going to stop. I want to move my goal of becoming the most trusted wholesale custom jewelry supplier in the world, and the only way to achieve it is to help you, my dear clients, to reach success in your business. And this what I'm going to do today. Try to help you, to share all I know with you, and please ask as many questions as you have. I'm very appreciate your trust. I have a special gift for all of you who will stay with me till the end of today's course. I have prepared a jewelry seller business kit, which consists of 12 free items which will help you to develop your business, to open your business plan, keywords to promote jewelry on Amazon and Etsy, social media influencers, selection business absolutely for free, a lot of guides and checklists for your business. All this stuff was made as a reaction on your questions, and all this stuff is made based on my 15 years experience in jewelry business. As I said before, there is no major competitors on jewelry market. There is an ability for small entrepreneurs to make mistakes, to learn, and to stay on the case. Costume jewelry or fashion jewelry is always in the high stable demand. No matter what the time is, Women always want to look well, and jewelry helps them. And we are, as business owners, do our best to meet the client's needs. Jewelry is one of the great businesses that have a potential profit of 300% revenue on investment. No other market in fashion industry can boast such a rate of return. Clothes, handbags, accessories, 200% in the best case scenario. And jewelry has such a great profit level. Not all of the jewelry, far not all, but we will talk about this later. Which jewelry can bring you such amount of revenue on investment? Economy is recessions, taxes are high, and it's not a good time to start your business, something like that. The country is going down, and so on. I really suggest to avoid sharing your plans with such destroyers of your inspiration. Stay away from them. I think today even a very skeptical person will accept the possibilities that costume jewelry market provides to a small business. But stay away from such a person. They like so much to ruin your plans and goals. Let's take a look at the Google Trends. In this example, I use the word waterproof jewelry to monitor the demand in the last 5 years. And what we see, the need in waterproof jewelry grows twice a year. Isn't it amazing? People are tired from tarnishing jewelry. They want something that doesn't make their skin green. And some jewelry can be used, and some jewelry that can be used longer than 1 day. So if you are in trend, if you understand clients' request, you can double your business twice every year without any special effort, just due to your market grow. So that's how jewelry business become an investment, an asset that doubles in value every year. And today I will explain how to stay in touch with your audience, how to grow with your market twice a year. How do you think, is it real to grow twice a year? Share your opinion in comments. Yes, if you believe, no or minus sign if you think it's unreal to grow your small business twice a year. Is it real or not? Of course, yes. Yes, it's possible, I'm sure. Okay, thank you so much. Great. Let's start with the money. My goal today is to give you tools to gain, I think, at least $10,000 monthly in sales for those who are about to start their small business from scratch. And for experienced entrepreneurs, I will provide the methods of doubling the sales. Please share with me in chat or in comments, are you agree with this goal, or should we increase the numbers for today life? For me, for my better understanding, so should we focus on numbers like $10,000 monthly or some other numbers? When I say dollars, I mean United States dollars probably, but Canadian dollars, something very close to United States. Australian dollars. Yes, great. Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay. Thank you for your support. Okay, now I understand that I'm on the right way. But before we start with the questions or question of the money, I always follow the principle God first. So what I mean in this case, the feature of my approach, completely fair methods based on respect of the customer's needs. I would be happy if you share my approach to measure the success not only in money, but also in your good mood, strong health, happiness of your family and kids. And these measurements are tightly connected to how honest you are with yourself and with your customers. So as opposed to manipulators of all kinds, we will keep our word to customer. When we sell, what we promise is what we do. This is the basis of honest, and this approach is reasonable also even from a pragmatic point of view as well. It inevitably leads to an intensive gain of a client base, of your client base, customers who are really thankful and loyal to your brand. So that's what I wanted to say about it. And let's start with our most interesting, with profitable business model of a small costume jewelry store, no matter online or offline. If you open a business with the cherished dream of surprising customers with low prices, it's better not to start. This is the path to disappointment. Sometimes people expect that low prices always lead to big sales. But it's not true for a number of markets. For the costume jewelry market in particular. For a small business, you can't sell cheap jewelry or use dumping. Every small business has costs: packaging, marketing, printing, facilities, rental, and so on. Small businesses are only profitable when trading with large profit margins, because with low margins you don't have enough turnover recoup. So this is very, very important rule. And the second rule, that high margins, high retail markup is not the only one required condition. Even a five-fold markup doesn't guarantee a profit if you sell cheap jewelry. Average successful retail jewelry business has around $8 of each sold item. No matter the price of the item, you spend around $8 in addition to the supply price. To calculate the minimum retail price, you need to add $8 to your wholesale price. And this the thing that is always forgotten by many of newbies on jewelry market. Let's say you buy cheap jewelry wholesale for $1 and decided to resell for $5. 5-time markup. Isn't it great? How do you think is five-fold markup is great in this kind of situation? Share your opinion in the chat. So this is a little provocation from me. So no, your actual costs for each product will be $9. $1 wholesale price and plus $8 of other costs. In this example, you'll get $4 loss on each sold item. So it is easy to conclude that for a successful small jewelry business, you should have prices over $12 or $15 for the cheapest items to cover the wholesale price, and you must have a great quality to correspond with this price. This is the very important thing. So your quality should correspond with the price. If you sell some jewelry for less than $10, you get loss. That's why you cannot sell cheap jewelry even with a high retail markup. Please pay a special attention to this slide, to this part of our live stream. It's very important to understand. Only very large companies can sell jewelry or other kind of products in the lower price levels with the low markups, because their scale allow them to generate such turnover so they can recoup. Small business doesn't have such turnovers when selling with low profit margins. And small business always has quite significant fixed costs per each sold item, plus the wholesale price of the item. So before we move to the profitable pricing approach, please let me know if you discovered something new now. Just share plus sign in chat or comments if you discovered something new on this slide. Was it interesting for you? Thank you, Luis. So these $8 of fixed costs always forgotten by many of those who wants to start jewelry business from scratch, because some people think they just can publish products on social media and get clients automatically, but it's actually not true. You need to advertise, you need to do something with the package, do something with delivery if you are selling online. So that's why we have this additional $8 of costs. Okay, so we can move further. Thank you so much. So let's now review the profitable business model of selling jewelry. To reach profit and to be a rich person, you should meet 3 conditions. Sell with a high markup, 5-fold markup, 6-fold markup, 4-fold markup. Sell not a cheap jewelry, at least $15 per piece, at least. Medium price jewelry market segment starting from $15 and ends up with $50 per piece. And provide client with a value, the third condition, so your jewelry meets the price. So what are the ways to provide additional value? To have an extra profit, give your customers extra value. Common extra values in jewelry retail are nicely crafted packaging to make purchase special, your brand legend, main idea, style or mood, customer-oriented approach, listen to clients, modify your business according to clients' requests, making your store easy to reach, So online promotion or finding a right place for an offline boutique. Here I want to pay a special attention. Promotion is not a product pushing to a client as an additional value, loses a lot of benefits to clients. And that's why jewelry store or other business can't live without promotion. Of course, the basis of a great profit in is high quality jewelry, waterproof and sweatproof. Remember the growth of demand of waterproof jewelry twice every year. We will discuss required product features in a product section of Today Life. By my statistics, only 2% of jewelry manufacturers worldwide are suitable for a small business. If you are lucky, you have to make at least 10 testing supplies from different vendors to find a proper quality. By the way, sorry, I can't stand to not to say, my company Glossa has already done all this work for our wholesale clients. When clients buy wholesale from us, they get perfect quality packaging and the brand book without any extra effort and many other things. But okay, stop. I'm not advertising here. As I said above, we have around $8 of costs per sold items. Each sold item. So if your jewelry is of a good quality, it should cost around $6 wholesale. Sell it with around four-fold markup, 400% markup. It means 4 times. Multiply it by 4, and let's say for $25. Your profit, clean profit, will be around $11. So here is profitable jewelry sales business model. Retail markup is around 400%. Retail price level starting from $16, ending with $35 or $50. Average wholesale supply and price is $5-7. That's the idea how to become rich and how to make your business profitable. So, do you like this business model? Any concerns on your side? Please share if you like this, and please share your concerns if you are not sure about this business model. Please share your opinion in chat, and I will drink some water this time. So, do you like this business model? Okay, thank you so much for a plus sign. Okay, you can just, if you have any concerns, please share with me, because I will try to answer your questions, and maybe there is some misunderstanding of what I say. I see your questions, okay, but it's not so easy for me to speak in English. So I will return to your questions for sure a little bit after a while. At $25 is absolutely medium price. I consider low price is $15. You can go to Amazon, for example, and to check the prices, the lowest prices you have there. For Chinese cheap junk is maybe something around $10, but for good quality jewelry, the prices on Amazon are starting at $20, and it's not a precious jewelry. If your competitors selling jewelry of the same quality with the lower prices, they actually not a competitors for a long time. Sorry, I need to turn on the fan. Okay, so if somebody, like we just reviewed before, if you sell jewelry cheaper than with 400% markup, so the competitor will close his business or fix his mistake very soon. Actually, competition nature, we will talk a little bit about in future when we talk about promotion and when we will talk about the place part of our live stream. So currently, let's move forward to maintain the high intensity of material. So basing on my price model, here is how we can make easily $100,000 in costume jewelry business. Let's say year, okay? We have already previously discussed that we want 100,000 per month. So 100,000 per year is quite real in this case. Average retail price is $25. Average wholesale price is 6.5. Retail markup 4 folds. Average purchase in pieces. That what I want to share with you. That average retail purchase in costume jewelry market is 3 pieces, not a single piece, but 3 at a time. And that's why average purchase in United States dollars is $75 of a single purchase, because this single purchase consists of 3 items. So just 3 or 4 orders per day will help you to reach a turnover of $100,000 yearly. Is around $8,000 monthly, and 10 purchases per day will bring you almost $300,000 yearly. So, and 10 purchases a day is quite easy. I think it's not rocket science if you watch this webinar till the end and if you take an action in promotion of your jewelry business, and I will provide the particular examples how it can be achieved, and I will share the statistics of my experiments with promotion of jewelry business from scratch. I will share all the numbers with you. So, and this is my favorite part. Just read from the left, on the left and on the right, the feedback from one of our clients who sells jewelry mainly online, but quite often participates in offline pop-up events. Do you know what pop-up event is? Pop-up market. Do you know this? Please let me know, yes or no. Do you know what is pop-up market? Okay, so for those who maybe don't know exactly, I just clarify that it's a kind of temporary fair during some event or just a weekend market. Everybody uses simple display facilities, tables, and usually it lasts 1 or 2 days. I know it's very popular in the United States, maybe in some other countries. Mostly I meet these pop-up events in the United States. So here I want to show you really fast money in jewelry business from scratch with no experience. 4 hours, just read the review. 4 hours, 63 pieces were sold out. Let's say average price is around $25. But I know it was higher because I know the particular order of this client. But let's say 25 average price, like we already stated. So this client had at least $1,600 in sales just in 4 hours. Great? What do you think? Just give your reaction. Is it great? Write in chat, in comments, great, if you find this result amazing. But let's move on. If this client had more of jewelry, she could sell for the whole 8 hours during the whole pop-up event. So she could make 3,200 in sales in a single day in 8 hours. Do you understand the scale of jewelry business, of small jewelry business? Moreover, I know this client works at pop-up events at the weekends and sells online during the working week. So she makes a great result. She's a hard-working entrepreneur. But let's imagine this client will work only 5 days a month, not a week, 5 days a month. The result in sales will be $15,750 a month. Only 5 working days a month. What about 10 working days a month? $31,000. Let's imagine such a seller works as a regular person 5 working days a week, $70,000 a month. I understand that it would be a not easy walk, but it is a great result. Do you feel this potential? Isn't it an inspiration? What do you think? Could you please write in chat fire, 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 fire? If you consider such a result really amazing, really hot, please share your opinion with me because I think it's really easy. So that's what the jewelry business, which opportunities jewelry business provides to those who wants to take an action. And let's play a little game. Here are 5 options on the screen. We have discussed with the very beginning what's your main goals: to become rich, to have free time, to be your own boss, and many of you replied that you want all of these goals. So here we have 5 options on the screen. Please write in chat the number of options you would prefer. What is your actual goal? So write number 5 if you're tend to work as much as possible to get maximum financial result. Write 1 if you like to work in a light mode and get quite good result in sales. Or choose any intermediate option. So just type any number, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that indicates the number of working days a week you want to spend on your jewelry business. And the values in dollars shows estimated result in sales based on your choice. Please share your choice in chat so I can more clearly understand your goals. Just type any number from 1 to 5 which corresponds to your preferred goal from on this screen. Great. Mostly you are focused on money making now. You are ready to be active. But 1 is also great because I know that hard working is not for everyone, and also we have a lot of clients, full-time mothers and housewives who makes great money and we're selling jewelry from home. And this is also using the social network. And I As a father of two, I totally understand, and I proud and amazed and excited and inspired by those mothers who have little kids and they can do at the same time business. It's really amazing. Okay, thank you so much, Marcia. I wish you to become rich and I will do my best to help you with this. So let's move on. So let's repeat again, just repeat again to have everything clear. I just want to show you the real potential of a small costume jewelry business. Self-employment of family business, no special skills or talents which beyond the reach of others. All you need is a table, some displays, and a single box of jewelry. 1-5 day work week. By the way, do you know how much jewelry do you need to maintain close to $1 million in sales per year? 840,000 is close to $1 million a year. So how many jewelry do you need to store at your home? And you may look at the cloud on the left hand. So this amount of sales per year requires you to sell around 3,000 pieces of jewelry per month. And what is 3,000 jewelry per month? It is one microwave box, one medium-sized box for the microwave oven. Okay, two boxes, because you always should have some extra amount store packaging somewhere, but I want you to show that it can be easily done from home. If you find this a really great opportunity, just share with me and the others your feelings about this. So talk about financial freedom, and I think this is really what a jewelry business provides to us. My dear friends, I see your questions in chat. I will scroll up a little bit later and answer all of the questions. I just afraid that my English skills currently make difficult for me to switch between the questions and between my presentation. So I prefer a little interactions between the slides, but deep replying to your questions I will make a little bit later, because it's easier for me. If I switched, I need to go through the questions and interrupt the presentation a little bit. So thank you so much for your feedback. And before we move further, like this video on YouTube and follow my channel, subscribe on my channel. And so thanks. So we have already discussed the business model, profitable business model, pricing. About the question, I saw the questions, how much startup money would I need? We have free ready-made jewelry sales business plan on our website. And this business plan is included in free kit, which you will get out in the end of today's live stream. Also, if you would like to get only this business plan, please message me directly on Instagram and I will send you the link to the business plan and you will see how much startup money you need to create your first assortment. And also, we will discuss in details how much money and how much jewelry you should have to sell a specific amount of jewelry per monthly. So I want to, how much? So yes, I will provide all this information. Today, gold-filled jewelry tarnishes easily, don't buy it. I have been buying his jewelry, it doesn't tarnish. Okay, not very clear for me, but looks like Christine is happy with glossy jewelry. That's right. Yes, our jewelry is really doesn't tarnish, and we provide 180-day warranty about it. Thank you. Let's continue. And the next our part is connected to the place of where you are going to sell the jewelry. But first, share in comments, what is your current idea of selling jewelry, offline or online? Which platform are you going to use or already use? Please share in chat so I can better understand you. What is your current vision of your sales platform, or online or offline business? What are you going to sell? So online, both online Shopify, online, both. I sell on my website, Facebook Marketplace, great. Both pop-ups and online, great. Shopify, I'm using both Instagram, Shopify. So you're very advanced entrepreneurs, because one of important conclusions of today's live stream will be, look a little bit ahead, will be to combine different sales media. Don't know much pop-up event in New York City, online trades shows, great. So thank you so much. So I understood now that most of you would like to combine different sales media. So that's better, because I will provide information about several sales media, several opportunities for your jewelry business. There are a lot of different ways of selling for $10,000, $20,000 worth of jewelry per month. We just discussed one of our clients who makes more than $2,000 in cash per single day event. Jewelry gives us a freedom of choice, actually. It doesn't require much space. You can easily move from one place to another. You don't have to rent a warehouse or a full-fledged store to start the business. There is no restrictions, no certificates requirement as opposed to real gold and silver jewelry, for example. And of course, you can have a lot of free time. Jewelry is a great business for those who want to sell with a high markup. Costume jewelry is one of the great retail businesses where retail markup is more than 5 times sometimes. Let's say you buy glossy jewelry wholesale for $3 United States, you can sell it in retail for $18. Or on one of our clients sells thousands of pieces on Amazon. He buys cheaper styles, cheaper designs because it corresponds with the demand on Amazon. He buys for $3-6 from us and he sells on Amazon for $15-24. This price corresponds with the demand on Amazon. That's why he buys a little bit lower than average price. Such profit, such revenue is unbelievable for the entrepreneurs in the different markets. Even in fashion, clothes, women's bags and accessories has significantly less profit level, and for jewelry it is okay to earn 300, 400, 500%. So jewelry always attracts different people who are addicted to everything beautiful, artists, designers. These people usually tend to sell on Etsy or Instagram. They make clients admire the play of colors, enjoy the delicate shimmering glints of metal, and or use Pinterest. So it's a great idea to sell jewelry in beauty salon and any other types of business where jewelry can be the final point to complete client's look. You can use, in this case, you bring a greater value to your customer after, I don't know, making eyelashes or making manicure and so on. And if you like to help women change their look, if you was born to make the world more attractive, jewelry is your business and it will bring joy to your life. And we have a lot of options where to sell the jewelry. And so if you do something with a great pleasure and is something in high demand, it is usually called a talent. So apply your talent in the right place. What is talent? Let's repeat again. When you can do something well, it is needed by someone. It brings you joy and energy. 3 conditions. The main idea of success is to apply your talents in the right place. So you have already shared with me where you want to sell the jewelry, but what do you think? Which sales platform, which particular sales platform is more suitable for you? So be more specific this time, please, in chat. Etsy, Instagram, TikTok, offline boutique, pop-up shop, open house sales, Amazon, Pinterest. So could you please provide the specific name of platform that you are going to sell now? So Instagram. Oh, I see Instagram is very popular. Great. Thank you so much. Shopify, Instagram, Shopify, Etsy, Amazon, Instagram, offline platform. Okay, TikTok, Shopify, Instagram. Great. TikTok, eBay, Shopify, Facebook, Instagram, Etsy. Actually, I'm very happy that many of you typed Instagram because I have prepared something really special for Instagram sellers today, but also for Etsy and Amazon sellers also. But Instagram, because it's a really great opportunity for jewelry business, I have a very special thing today, a little bit later. So here I created the chart to simplify choosing of the sales platform for your jewelry business. We will go through it. If you have and you're thinking about some different options, so choose depending on your talents. If you like to create entertaining content and ready to show your personal life, Instagram are for you. On these platforms, it is not only important what to sell, but who sells it. But you have to calculate really well if you sell on Amazon, and you should be good at logistics and supply. If you are good at online marketing, then launch your own website on Shopify or use your own standalone website. If you are good at sales, at personal sales, and you have great communication skills, choose offline business. So offline is for you pop-up events or stationary offline store. Jewelry is a great product. It can generate profit for you on any kind of platform if this platform or sales media corresponds with your talents and skills. So that's why it is important to correspond your abilities with the sales platform you choose. And maybe you have written that you prefer to sell both on offline and online. So for better understanding of the jewelry business model, let's compare specifics of offline and online sales. First difference, the main point of effort and financial investment. For an offline business, we make the main effort in the very beginning to find the right place, to buy enough products to fill the storefront, to buy displays and facilities. You can't start business without these investments of funds, time, and energy. If we're talking about real jewelry boutique offline, pop-up event, of course, doesn't require so much investments. On the contrary, online jewelry store can be opened very easily. Just a couple of clicks, your storefront is ready, especially if you buy from Glossa and use our pictures and videos. But online store requires a regular effort for a promotional activity. Remember, maybe I talked about it a little bit before about maintaining of two types of energy. So when it's mixed up in my mind, I talked about it on Instagram, that you always should maintain two types of energy: product and promotion, and combine them. It's very important for online businesses, where sometimes new entrepreneurs think they can just publish products and get clients automatically. Offline provide you with stronger connection with clients and better understanding of their emotions. At the same time, online, it protects you from all sorts of weirdos. In case of trolling, you can simply block a person. So offline is a stronger connection, but unprotected. You are unprotected, and less strong connection, but a great protection. Offline is easy to start if you don't have any technical skills. What you need is communication skills, a pen and a paper, notebook. That's how jewelry store can be run, offline jewelry store. Online requires to be familiar with technical basics. The more independent your online store from various third-party platforms, the more experienced in IT business owner should be. For example, only superficial basics are needed to launch a page on Instagram. Amazon Etsy provides you more variety of choice, but it requires more technical skills. Shopify provides more customization and more skills are required. Finally, your own website gives 100% freedom of customization, but it requires deep technical skills. So choose the platform depending on your skills. I love online for ability to serve unlimited number of people in any location, at least all around your country, but better to serve the whole world. In retail, it is very easy to do because you have no difficulties with customs. The average purchase is not so high, so it is easy to deliver. Offline store is limited by its area. You can serve customers only within your location. But clients can try on jewelry, and offline they can buy more if they like your product. Try this, and then when they start collecting the order, their purchase, they can't stop sometimes. So the best way to launch a jewelry business from scratch, no matter what main sales media you are going to use, my suggestion, it's just a suggestion, you can follow it or not. Try yourself at pop-up market just for a couple of days. We see that both offline and online jewelry store have their advantages. That's why I suggest to use the advantages of both. I suggest to participate in some pop-up market just for a couple of days, because it will give you an essential understanding of a real. It will be your important advantage comparing to your competitors, no matter which online platform you are going to choose in future. If you have this, understanding of the clients with your body, you will be easier to create advertising creatives, and you will be easy to communicate with the customers online. My jewelry business experience started with sales during the wedding exhibition. A friend of mine asked to replace him at a wedding dresses shop at the exhibition. It was in 2008. I agreed, but attained a permission to sell my jewelry too. I've just started those times. The exhibition lasted for 2 days. I spent around 20 hours total on my feet. I sold a couple of dresses and tons of my jewelry. Dresses were too expensive. Clients were not ready to buy immediately, but they liked the jewelry and everyone wanted a couple of items just to have something from the wedding exhibition. During the exhibition, I discovered what clients ask, how they speak, how moms and their daughters or couple of besties discuss which jewelry to choose. This experience is priceless. It is unable to transfer this feeling of understanding the clients via course or book. You'd better to feel it by yourself. But of course, you can get main understanding via online communication, but offline is better for me for initial understanding. That's why I suggest this approach. And this as a sales media has its advantages and opportunities, as many of you agreed. Combine several sales media to get the advantages of all of them. So you can sell online or offline. You can use your social media to gain audience, to run online ads. You can use Amazon Etsy to have more sales. You can use WhatsApp, email marketing to reach your customers base. Use your offline showroom for demonstration and try on for your customers, and use your pop-up events to make fast and money. So that's the idea. Combine as much as you can. And please share in comments or chat, what is your main product? Is it a jewelry? Or are you going to use jewelry as a main product? Are you going to open, specifically, particularly, are you going to sell the jewelry as additional product? Write in chat jewelry or the name of your main product or service. For example, jewelry, clothing, nails, eyelashes, and so on. So what is your main product or service that you already sell or you are going to sell? Jewelry, luxury gift baskets, per premium brands. Got it? Thank you. So just want to mention that in the context of jewelry sales channels, I must mention that jewelry sometimes is very useful in different types of business. For example, in women's clothing store, jewelry not only boosts average purchase, but helps to sell main product. Let's say we have some stylish but monotonous single color dress. Seller can add a bright accent and necklace in it. It will make a dress more attractive. Customers are more willing to buy this dress, and of course they will buy it with the necklace. So jewelry not only increased the size of purchase, but generated a purchase. Jewelry doesn't require space, and jewelry has a bigger retail markup than any other type of goods. That's why if you're going to sell jewelry, to add jewelry to your as additional assortment to your main assortment, it also can be useful. So please share in chat if you like our live stream. Share in chat and comments. Give me please some feedback before we continue our course. Just you can send a smile emoji, like, or just type like. I plan to have a recording, so you will be able to replay. Midas, thank you. What interests can I use when running Facebook ads? So you can use, I always suggest to intersect groups of interesting interests. First group of interests, I recommend to combine some interest connected to jewelry, then intersect it with interest connected with online shopping, then exclude handmade jewelry but not want to buy handmade jewelry. So that's why I suggest to exclude handmade jewelry from the interests. I also suggest to exclude interests connected with free things, free samples, discounts, and so on. So that's how you can find more pure audience. What do you suggest as a way to sell with local? How to sell local and get shelf space and exclusive boutiques or spice, beauty related industry spaces? Naida, I will think about how to answer your questions. Currently my mind isn't ready to generate the reply, but I will do it a little bit later. No, it's not over. We are finished. We are not finished. Thank you. So we are going further. And now your questions about promotions. Promotion I saw, and we are going to the interesting part, which is connected to generating clients, generating sales, and getting clients. So promotion is a very important part of jewelry business. Promotion is not product pushing to a client. It's an additional value that you provide, as I mentioned in the very beginning, because promotion solves clients' need. That's why goods without promotion doesn't provide your clients with required value. Many beginners live in delusion that they can just publish a product on social media and get clients automatically. It's not true. To get clients, you have to maintain, as I said before, two types of energy for a business, product and promotion. If you have too limited assortment, nobody would buy from an empty storefront. It's obviously. But what is less obvious for those who start jewelry business from scratch is that if you have no promotion, nobody would come to your store, even if it is a perfect jewelry store. The same is for the same is true for offline stores, and offline store should catch the people traffic, and business owner can attain it, can achieve it by selecting the right place for offline jewelry store. So it's a very important part of our today course. So today I will observe main methods to promote your jewelry store. I will give you some very important solutions, but let me know in comments in or chat if you want me to make a special course or live stream dedicated to jewelry sales and promotion. Comment want promotion if you are willing to watch such course, separate course from today. So I will, yes, okay. But I think today I will also provide a lot of information for you, but now thank you so much for your feedback. Here are the main tips that will bring your $1,000 selling jewelry on Instagram. As you said, most of you today want to sell jewelry on Instagram, so let's do it. So first of all, my suggestion to run a business account to access additional statistics. You will be able to see detailed stats and correct your content and promotion depending on it. Use a keyword jewelry in your account name that will make your store more accessible in search results. Because sometimes your potential clients searching for jewelry store on Instagram by typing jewelry in search. Write in bio your location, shipping terms, and how to order. If your account is a store, make it easy for customers to understand that you're selling something. Because very often I meet such a situation when a jewelry seller sells jewelry on his private page, on his private account, and when you come to his profile, it is absolutely unable to understand if it's a personal account or a person sells something. So if you sell the jewelry, please let everybody who come to your profile know that you are a jewelry seller. Show what you sell. Showcase product on Instagram, shopping and feed. Specify price and the way to order and delivery terms under each post. So if you make a post with a jewelry and there are some kind of jewelry in this post which you are selling, provide the name of the jewelry, provide the price, provide delivery conditions, and so on. So make it easy to order and what to do to order your jewelry. For example, message me on WhatsApp and so on. Post stories every day and use stories to maintain your personal brand. As I mentioned before, on Instagram, it's very important not only what you sell, but who sells the jewelry. Share some personality of you. Even if you are not so happy to share your personal life, to show your everyday life, share something limited about you, what you are ready to share with the wide audience. Of course, your account of your jewelry store must be opened, so it must be not a closed account. It must be accessible by anyone. Gain followers using reels, collaborations with the influencers, and using paid ads. We will talk about it a little bit later. I suggest to use highlights to show customer reviews, bestsellers showcase, to show how your business works. So you make some stories of your back office or something behind the scenes and save these stories to highlights so everyone can watch it. Provide answers to frequently asked questions and provide delivery terms, return policy, and so on. So the highlights is your presentation. For more details, download my free best-selling book. This book is included in the kit that you'll get in the end of today's live. Please leave a comment, Instagram book, if you are interested to get this book. Leave a message, type in chat, Instagram book. It is important for my understanding. This book includes 60 chapters about sales, marketing, and promotion on Instagram for your jewelry store. It is a complete guide to run your Instagram jewelry store. So please leave a comment. And also this book will be included in the kit. To get this book, you can also message me directly on Instagram or Facebook, and I will share the link with you. Okay, thank you so much. Great. So, the most interesting way of getting the new audience on Instagram and TikTok is Reels and collaboration with influencers. Reels gives you a colder audience. It gives you a wider reach, but it gives you cold audience which you need to warm up before they will sell something. And there are a lot of different materials online about how to make reels, a lot of suggestions about it. Write in chat if you want me to share with you some suggestions about reels. But today I want to focus on a little bit less popular, and due to this method is less popular, it is much more profitable and very effective for your jewelry business. And this method brings you really hot audience which already have a trust to your brand. Influencers provide warm audience who are more willingly to buy your products. And I like, as I said, I like to run different experiments to feel what my clients feel. So I used to create accounts on Amazon, on Instagram, on other platforms, just to feel how it works. And I try myself just for a couple of days to run some advertising or to try to sell something from scratch, to feel what my customers feel, to provide the necessary support for you to start sales from scratch. So one of such experiments was the launch of testing Instagram influencer advertising campaign. So we have contacted a Russian-speaking blogger, and we ran this experiment on our Russian retail Instagram account. So practice shows that it is better to address several cheap influencers than one expensive. So we addressed one of the cheap influencers in our Russian retail jewelry store account, and by our agreement, influencer posted 3 stories in a row where she provides a positive review on our jewelry, for our jewelry, and shows it in details. It was a necklace chip pendant, a small crystal, and just want to share the results with you. So payment to the blogger, the cost of influencer campaign, let's call it so, was $90. The cost of jewelry plus delivery was $10. It was quite cheap product. Immediately, within a day, we gained 600 additional followers for our shop account, and we had 6 orders in total of $415. 6 sales immediately. And the goods that we sold, cost was wholesale price for these goods was $90. So immediate profit was $225. How I calculated the immediate profit? So I took sales minus cost of goods minus payment to blogger minus delivery of jewelry to blogger and the cost of this free item that we sent to blogger. But what is more important, we also had a deferred sales. 1% of new followers is around $450 if we take a typical average purchase of jewelry, $75. So total profit of one influencer promotional campaign was $585. This is the profit. It's not a sales amount, it's a clean profit which we got by 1 day of promoting by one Instagram influencer. So how do you think, is such result good for 1 day? Share your opinion in comments. Great, not bad, could be better, bad, amazing. So let me know, how do you think, is it a great result? You just send a free piece to Instagram influencer, he makes a small promotion in stories, and you gain followers, you get immediate sales, you gain followers, and gain deferred demand, deferred sales in future. Impressive. Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay. Thank you for your feedback. So this is the result. So, and let's say what is very important, the given result is also scalable. Let's see how it works professionally. So you professionally, entrepreneurs or jewelry sellers have one influencer campaign every 2 days. Why we have a single influencer per day? Because we need to track the results of each influencer. And if we took $600 per each promotion of blogger and multiply on 15 advertising days per month, it will give us $9,000 per month in profit. I want to clarify, because we stated that one small influencer can bring us around $600 of profit, not in sales, but profit. So it means for us that we are able to gain 108,000 net profit yearly of United States dollars. This is the result of influencers promotion. So, but if everything is so ideal, let's check. So Grumpy Cat says nobody can make a net profit of $600 that fast. You have to laugh and suffer for a long time. That's how money is made. Yes, sometimes we meet such kind of people, but what's left out? Actual results. What is negative? Not all the influencers actually work well. You have to find the best. And the search of good influencers, what is also negative, may cost time and funds. It's true. So I gave you a successful example, but to find the successful one, you have to spend some time. But another positive thing, that we have a free influencers list to make your search easier. Let me please show next. Okay, so what I offer to you. So the main question could be how to find these influencers. You may pay hundreds of dollars for expensive services which provide Instagram account statistics, or use our free list of Instagram influencers. This list includes detailed stats for 300 Instagram influencers that you can use to promote your jewelry boutique. By the way, it is included in our gift in the end of today's life. For each influencer, we have provided all the statistics, estimated price of promotion. You no longer need to pay for expensive online service for this information. We've selected exactly those bloggers who are for advertising of high quality costume jewelry and accessories. We combined the data from open and paid sources. In the spreadsheet, you'll find actual costs, reach statistics, region, and all others info that usually costs hundreds of dollars. We tried to predict the estimated sales outcome and revenue on investment. So if you need these, just stay with us till the end of. Please let me know in the chat. Also, please write in the chat, in the comments, influencers or bloggers, if you are really interested in this list to promote your jewelry store. So main ideas, reels on Instagram, TikTok, or shorts on YouTube are really good way of promoting your jewelry business. So here are some tips for you. Post as a single reel every day. Some ideas, as an idea, very obvious idea to post jewelry showcase, beautiful and attractive video of your jewelry. Make some fashion and style tips. Teach your customers. Provide jewelry care tips. Show your back office or home office. Make some trendy videos according with the current trends, and of course use some experiments. And this is my personal invention I want to show with you. For this purpose, so I suggest to follow your clients on Instagram, so you will see there what they share on Instagram. But what is more important, follow those accounts who are followed by your clients. This will help you to stay in touch with your audience and to get the understanding of what your clients consider beautiful, consider interesting, consider stylish and fashionable. So do this and you will know your clients better. And also, in some part, you will help social network to connect new to you, because Instagram has quite good automated intelligence and analyze with the interests of your clients, and Instagram will show your posts and your reels to your potential audience in future. Okay, if you find this video, this course interesting, please again like this video on YouTube, follow my channel, subscribe on my channel, follow me on social media, and we are going to continue. So do remember that pop-up sale is the fastest money in jewelry business. I just intentionally included this slide again because it shows us the great possibility of jewelry business. And also, if you are going, and I saw in chat and comments that you are going to run some pop-up sales or offline sales, So here are some tips for you. Use multiple payments methods. Have some 10% items of your items cheaper to attract clients. Have 10% of very expensive items to show that other of your jewelry is not so expensive comparing to these 10%. Provide some gifts for following you on social media. Sale 50 tips. Please message me directly on Instagram and I will share the link with you. So just briefly observe this opportunity. And also this seller, this our client, read my book and use some very important suggestions. This book also, there are a lot of more ways of promotion that depends on particular sales platform: Etsy, Amazon, Shopify, online or offline store, social media, and so on. And all the advertising methods are included in this my best-selling book, which is called Your Own Costume Jewelry Business. So this book is included in today's gift in the end of the live stream, and you can get this book directly from me by messaging me on Instagram, just book, and I will provide you the link to download for free, of course, for free. So that's, we can move further. So, and I had a lot of questions about jewelry sales growth on my Instagram. For example, how to get 10 sales a day, how to gain a loyal client base, how to sell for 10, 20,000 per month. Let me provide you the technology of jewelry business growth. And of course, I will share exact steps to do it. But please now in chat, in comments, please share, have you ever seen such formula? Right? Type plus sign if you already familiar with such formula of calculating your sales, or type minus if you see this formula for the first time. And I will drink some Coke. Thank you. Plus, minus, plus. Okay, so let me explain a little bit. It's quite easy. So how we can calculate our sales? Our sales are dependent on the number of leads we have. So to have sales, we have to bring some visitors to our store, no matter if it's offline or online. We have some conversion. What does it mean? Conversion is a percent of leads that makes a purchase. For example, not all of the visitors of your store are buying. It is normal. Not all the visitors all the followers of your Instagram account are your buyers. It is also normal. So we have some specific percent of people who visited your store, and then average purchase. Each client leaves some amount of money in your store. So depending on your average purchase, and we know that common average purchase in costume jewelry market is $75. Depending on this average purchase, and there are some methods of how you can improve and increase the average purchase, your sales grow or bigger or smaller. So, and of course, if we do our work well, if we have a loyal community of clients, there is some returning purchase rate, the percent of clients who makes 2 or more orders in our store. So, for example, if we have 100 visitors in our, on 1% is okay for online, and we have average purchase of $75, and our jewelry store is started from scratch, so we have 0 returning rate. So we have $75 in sales. So understanding this, and of course we can use influencers as I described before. So if you are going to sell jewelry on marketplace like Etsy, Amazon, I have a special gift for you. You can use, we have prepared a special selection of SEO keywords. It is important to include these keywords in the descriptions of your products, in the reviews of your products. So your product is rising in search results on Amazon or Etsy, and these search keywords for jewelry market we have prepared for you, and you can get it for free today in the end of the live stream. Or you can also message me directly on Instagram, SEO to get Etsy, or Amazon to get Amazon keywords. So quite obvious about the increasing of your audience, or of number of visitors in your store. You just need to perform some advertising. What about conversion? Conversion, if you double your conversion, you will double your sales. Usually, what is good at doubling conversion? Usually, it doesn't require spending funds. So your conversion depends on better offer. If you provide a better offer, you can increase the conversion. If you make a better presentation of your jewelry, if you provide a better content, if you make great pictures and videos of your products, if you have your customers' trust, all these factors impact your conversion, and conversion impacts sales. One of the important part of conversion growth of your store is video and photo content. So we allow our customers to use our pictures from our website absolutely with no any limitations. Also, you can use our videos, and we have a special video library with more than 200 reels that you can use in your promotional activity. So if you want to get this video library, please just wait till the end of today's live. I will provide it present for you. And also you can request it from me directly on Instagram. Just message me video and I will share the link with you. If we increase, the next ability to increase sales is to double our average purchase. So actually it is the most difficult way of, because average purchase is plus minus around $75 on jewelry, on premium jewelry market. But there are some ways that we can use to improve our average purchase. Especially it is easy to do when you sell it offline, because you have direct connection with the customers, and some clients, they are so impressed with your jewelry that they can't stop buying more of your jewelry if it is beautifully presented and if it's high quality jewelry. So offer sets to your customers. So if a client buys necklace for you, offer earrings, for example. If customer buys bracelet, offer, I don't know, ring, for example, which can combine a set. Sell multiple necklaces, bracelets, rings. Nowadays, it's very popular to wear several rings on your fingers, several bracelets, so to create your own set of bracelets. Multi-layered necklaces are very popular. So provide the ability and encourage your clients to create these sets, and so to buy several pieces of jewelry to create these sets. Offer free shipping for purchases over some specific value. I suggest for retail customer sales, use the threshold of $100. So to offer free shipping for orders over $100, but you can choose your own threshold how you think. Offer products if you are selling offline. Offer products starting with the most expensive items. It's a very simple kind of trick, but it works really well. So it is effective. Have a wider assortment. More important to have a wide assortment than deep assortment, because the more variety you have, the higher probability the customer will pick something that he likes in your store. It's a very important. So jewelry market is the market where clients buy variety of products. Return rate is the last actual ability to, if you increase the return rate, you will increase the number of sales, but it is a very, very effective way of growing the sales, and actually it doesn't have any limitations how you can grow the sales by increasing return rate. Because if you're increasing your return rate, it means that you really have a loyal customer community which maintain and support your business. For example, when we have to leave Russia in 2022, and I left my business there in 2022, and my executive officer controlled the store, but we have no advertising at all. The store was working just supported by our customers base, and the store, before closing, the store worked for almost 2 years before the final closing without any kind of paid advertising, because all the paid advertising methods were cut off from Russia due to sanctions. So we have been selling only using our customer base, and this how for 2 years. It's a very great, it's amazing result for online business only, and my business was only online in Russia. So this shows how important to have a high return rate and the loyal audience. So to improve return rate, offer new arrivals, because customers already bought something from you and they don't want to buy the same jewelry style. So you must have sometimes you must offer some new designs. Collect your customers' contacts, and there are different ways how to collect the contacts. The way I like most of all is to ask a permission to call after 1 or 2 weeks after the purchase, to check if customer is fully satisfied with the jewelry after some time passed. It looks like, and it is actually a care about the client, and at the same time you have a contact of your client and you have an ability to remind customer about yourself. So don't hesitate to message your clients using WhatsApp or Instagram and provide a better service and experience. So this is what connected to the quality of the jewelry and the experience of your customers that they have with your jewelry. This highly depends on the quality of your jewelry. So I told already about how to get the contacts. So, and let's compare two approach. Let me please know, who of you now inspired? Please write in chat, in messages, in chat or in comments, inspired. If you are inspired by this ability to grow your business and you are really interested to build a jewelry business starting from $10,000 in sales now, and just let me know. And just write inspired and write note in messages and comments if you think that costume jewelry is not in demand, costume jewelry business can't be profitable, and so on. I just want to understand your mood now. Of course, it's a little bit tricky from me because it will be strange if you are not yet inspired. But it's not a surprise for me that you are inspired, because if jewelry business was not so amazing, was not so great, would I spend 15 years of my life in this business? How do you think? Okay, so let's take a grumpy cat. I need another business. Jewelry is not in demand. Jewelry is a cheap blink. Nobody will buy jewelry more expensive than $5. It's never bad. So this, I need another business cat. Actually, sometimes I meet such kind of cats, some such kind of entrepreneurs or beginners. And usually if you take a look at their account, Instagram account, for example, it's not a live account, just place some pics. These customers have a delusion that they can just put products on Instagram and the sales will come automatically. Probably some of their friends ordered something of pity, and their business model is the following. They have 100 visitors, high conversion because it's their friends or relatives who just buy over pity, and average purchase of $75, and of course zero returning rate. So such kind of clients has around, I have a mistake on the slide, they 75 multiplied by 5, of course it's $375 in sales. That's all what they have in the first month, and they say, I did my best, jewelry is not demanded, I'd better try another business. So that is the first approach of a grumpy cat. And this is approach of inspired. Successful cat bought some jewelry from Glozo and used our pictures and videos absolutely for free. So the question that you may have, how can it be so simple? What is the secret? Because do you think it's really hard to gain 10,000 visitors on your Instagram account per month? One reel, a lot of single reels, which gain from scratch more views than 10,000 from scratch. So one influencer can bring more reach for you. So this is 10,000 people on your Instagram account is just, it's not the followers, it's just the visitors of your Instagram account. It's quite easy to achieve if you follow these rules of successful cat. But what is the secret? How can it be so simple? When we look at it, it's a reasonable question. If it's really so simple, because everyone really can do this, why aren't all people rich if it is so simple to make around $10,000, $20,000 a month? Because of these grumpy cats. Because many of people want people, they want to have a dream to be an entrepreneur. They want to have a dream of have their business, but they actually don't want to have a business. So not asking you to share this in publicity, but decide about yourself. Are you really going to do something, or you want to have your business? Because it is very simple to achieve this result. Just do. You need just to do. Everything is accessible by you. You just need to take. And the last part, just give me please some reaction if you are happy with our today live stream. We already have 2 hours. We are already together for 2 hours and 5 minutes. That's a great result. Thank you so much for your trust, for your attention. It's really an inspiration for me. So let's move further with the last part of our live stream. We're on a finish straight line. We will talk about the added value that you can provide for your customers, and the added value is hidden in the product that you offer. So here are jewelry assortment guidelines which I want to provide to you, which you always ask me. So I suggest always to have bestsellers, stable bestsellers assortment in stock. This will help you to attract new customers with a high guarantee conversion. But always offer something new for your returning customers to make your business interesting for your loyal audience. Find the right balance between you and stable assortment. It depends on how your business operates. If you work mainly with the returning customers, that you need to rotate the assortment more frequently. If you mainly deal with new audience, you should have more bestsellers and less new arrivals. Have different price levels. I will show you the different price levels on the next slide. Must have jewelry categories: earrings, necklaces, bracelets, rings. These are the top categories that you must have in your assortment, always must have. Combine rational and irrational supply approach. What does it mean? It means that when you trying to find the products for your assortment, try to rely on not only on your taste, or not only on your perception which jewelry is actually beautiful and stylish and in demand. Also rely on statistics. If you have this, for our customers, we provide best-selling statistics. So we have a bestsellers section on our website where we have the most profitable products by our statistics for the last 60 days. When you make your assortment from scratch, start with lower quantity per style and higher variety. It is very important. The exception is when you want to send some specific item to influencer for advertising. You can buy these item larger quantity because the followers of the influencer would like to buy the same item that their influencer advertised in. Prepare for lunch. So prepare yourself for lunch and influencer collaboration, and follow the 1/3 rule a little bit later. And the typical price structure of your assortment: have cheaper products, have 10% of very expensive products, and 80% of your products must be medium price, plus minus. So cheaper products attracts customers. They can be used as attractive elements, as the magnets. Expensive products are really useful to increase your average purchase, because some customers would like to buy more expensive products. And also expensive products shows audience to your customers that other products of medium price are not so expensive. The prices, it shows that they could be much more expensive products. Magical 1/3 rule of jewelry business. So spend at least 1/3 of the supply budget on promotion of your jewelry business. No traffic, no sales, especially online. So to sell something, you need 2 types of energy: products and promotion. Sell 1/3 of your stock monthly. So what does it mean? You want to sell 100 pieces a month, then supply 300 pieces on your warehouse. You must have in stock 3 times more than you want to sell monthly, because nobody wants to buy from an empty storefront. A customer should have a variety of choice, and the more variety you offer, the more clients will like something. It's just a mathematical probability theory. The more items you have, the more variety of choice you have, the more probability that somebody will like something. If you sell more than 1/3 of your stock monthly, it means that your promotion is going great, and it means that you need to increase the stock so that you will sell 1/3 of your stock monthly. If you sell less than 1/3 of your stock monthly, it means that your advertising going not so well. Focus on advertising. Try maybe to discount. That's the solution. So magical 1/3 of jewelry biz. I recommend to screen these rules and to follow them. They are very important. This rule was the main inspiration for the customer I showed you, who has a very successful business with pop-up events and online sales. I have already shared this amazing numbers with you. So 1/3 rule was one of the things from my book that customer said thank you to me for. So important point: bringing the value to your clients. If you bring the value to your clients, the value that you provide to the clients should match or exceed the price in clients' perception. So you should provide more than clients expect to get for the price he pays to you. Let's take Gloz's example, how we provide value to our customers that exceeds price several times. And you may copy, you may change it a little bit, you may copy and use it in your business approach. Let's just take a look. So we are a wholesale supplier. So let's take difficulties of creating assortment from scratch, of creating jewelry assortment from scratch. And you know these difficulties because you have these challenge to create jewelry assortment from scratch. First of all is scamming. There is a lot of scammers on the internet, and the main idea how to beat the scammers is to check carefully which payment method you use to pay for the product, for the jewelry. If you use PayPal and Stripe, for example, which we offer, you are fully safe because you are protected by these companies. They perform a deep compliance check of the suppliers. They provide you the ability to initiate a dispute and return your money if somebody scammed you. But actually, the scammers really don't use PayPal or Stripe because these methods are for transparent businesses. Retail sellers of cheap trash calling themselves wholesale. Maybe you have already met some jewelry suppliers who offers cheap Chinese junk, but they have no restrictions for wholesale buyers. You can buy from the $1, or you can make a purchase of $1 in these stores, and they are actually not a wholesale suppliers, and they just sell cheap junk and call it with the word wholesale. So it's not an actual, it's a retail online store of cheap blinks which will tarnish and turn your skin green. And it's a great probability that your first supply will be made in such kind of stores. The other problem is that most of purchases and wholesale purchases now are made online, and it's a typical situation when we have a great picture and awful quality in life. Okay, this is, I think, it's very quite to understand. So every jewelry supplier, every jewelry seller, every jewelry entrepreneur, jewelry business owner spends a lot of time, money, resource, energy to find the right quality. It is really challengeable especially if you are going to buy in China. And after you find something in a good quality, you have to spend what we consider popular is not so actually popular. So when we see such amount of difficulties, some grumpy cat can say, better not to start. The scammers, bad quality, how I find jewelry in demand. And I want to prove this by my own experience. In 2022, if you remember my story, I had, with my 14 years background, with my 14 years of experience in jewelry business, it took me a year to build a new assortment for the new market. As you remember, I moved in 2022, I moved to Thailand to start selling jewelry, not in Russia, but worldwide, mostly in the United States, Canada, Australia, United Kingdom, Mexico, United Arab Emirates. And when I moved here initially, I thought I can just bring the assortment we have already prepared for Russian audience and I can sell it here. But it was tough work for the whole year to find new assortment that we in demand and the highest quality assortment which will satisfy my customers and will provide the ability for me to, I forgot the word, okay, to provide, which will give me the ability, give you the products of a great quality. Okay, let's go further. My mind a little bit crashed. So behind the scenes, for this 1 year of finding the right assortment, we have tested more than 50 supplies, more than 50 testing supplies. What is important? We tested 5 different collections, handmade, some not waterproof jewelry, and we waste a lot of jewelry to find the right products. We made more than 2,000 pictures, just to waste. Because to sell products, we need to make pictures, and we made these pictures, spend a lot of money, time, energy, and these products were not in demand. We sold them out with discounts and forgot about them. They are not in our assortment now. We made 500 more videos, also just to waste, because a lot of products were excluded from our assortment after tests. We wasted almost around $300,000 on advertising of products that are not in demand. We wasted more than 300 kilos of not suitable jewelry and 1 year of hard work without any rest. So I just don't want to feel your pity about me, just want to share that how it's difficult to find the right supplier, even if you have an experience like I do. So, and today, as an example of certain clients, when you understand, you feel all the difficulties that wholesale clients have. Today, I will now show how we solve this problem for our customers and how we really provide the value. Today, we consider the jewelry business as a combination of 4 main elements. Each of them contains more 4 sub-elements. Also, fully covers first 2, product and price. We provide clients with high quality, demanded products, already tested products which we already tested demand and quality for you. With guarantee, we provide 180-day warranty on our products, 180-day warranty. We share bestseller statistics, so you can choose the products that are already tested with already tested demand and sorted in our catalog by this demand. So you can just pick the bestsellers and have bestsellers from scratch of a good quality. And we also provide profitable business model, proven by thousands of our clients. So what is important? You fully understand what markup to make. You guarantee will have a profitability selling our jewelry, and our value and the value that you will provide to your customers will be greater than the price, because you will provide non-tarnishing, waterproof, and high stylish packaging and high quality stylish. Everything I will show you a little bit later. So, and elements 3 and 4, I mean place and promotion, can't be done by jewelry supplier. I can't do this for you, but it is a scope of a client. But we also help and support our clients, saving thousands of their dollars on promotional needs by giving very important and high value artifacts. For example, today only, if you download our influencers list, you already saved around $300-500 for this information, and it's just pure money. You need to pay for some online service which will show you just statistics of Instagram influencers. But here in this list, we also include our experience and our understanding of jewelry market. So we made a special selection of bloggers which are suitable for jewelry sales, and we have a lot of such maintenance and support for our customers. So as the example of unique value proposition, just which can be formulated shortly, with Glosso, clients save 4-figure amounts of funds, their time and energy, and enjoy doing business. That's our unique value proposition. Or you may join us, become our client, and transfer the quality and service to your clients. Please give me feedback if you like our today live stream, if you like this course, if you learned something new, if you have some inspiration. Please just share some emoji, plus signs, write fire in chat or comments if you like our today live meeting. And actually our content part is finished. For those who came here just to, thank you so much. For those who was interested in getting the information, some study, this live stream is finished for you. Thank you so much for your attention. Thank you for your trust. I really appreciate your attention, and I really appreciate that you trust my experience and found something new for your business. For those who potentially interested in buying Glosso jewelry, to buy wholesale jewelry from us, you can stay with us for a little time. I will tell in details what benefits Glosso jewelry will provide to your business, and I will explain detailed condition of wholesale supplies from us. And as I promised, for those who stayed with us till the end, here is a link. I posted a link in chat. Also, you can find, if you watching this live in recording, you will be able to find this link under the video. This is the video for my free gift for you, jewelry seller business kit, 12 free items for your jewelry business promotion. Everything we talk about today, including jewelry sales business plan, Amazon and Etsy SEO keywords lists, social media influencers list, 2 free books on jewelry business, which will help you to promote your jewelry business on Instagram or any other platform, and several guides and checklists to improve your jewelry business and to increase the sales. So thank you so much. I'm glad to share this with you. Feel free to use it and to run your jewelry business. So our jewelry Our glossy jewelry is made of top quality materials. It is safe, hypoallergenic, and doesn't tarnish. It is okay to swim and or to take a shower. Our jewelry is for everyday use. It's a very long-lasting jewelry. Our top collection is made of 3 layers of 18-karat gold plating, stainless steel as a basic material, cubic zirconia crystals as in inserts, and artificial and natural freshwater pearl. If to identify which pearl exactly is used in the item, you can just read the description of products on the detailed product page. The high quality of glossy jewelry is proved by 180-day warranty. Our stock and office are located in hot Thailand, Phuket City. We have here around 30 degrees above zero all year round. Sorry. That's why our jewelry truly resists the burning sun and salty oceanic water. It is tested in the sea by my wife, by my staff. So my wife, for example, swam in the sea for several months in our jewelry, and the jewelry stays the same, stays in the initial state as it was initially bought. So 180-day warranty. Within 7 days, you may return the order fully or partially without giving us any reasons. So you can just change your mind about doing jewelry business, and you have 7 days just to send the parcel back to us, and we will make a refund for you. Within a week of delivery, we issue a refund for defective items by the picture. So if you have some defects, you can just send the picture, and we will. Some situations can be during the transportation. If you share the photo with us, we will make a refund. Within 180 days, we also issue a refund only by or just by the picture. But we try to ask our customers to check the jewelry within 7 days, and for hidden defects, if something broken or maybe some insert fell out or something else happened to the jewelry. So within 180 days, so it's almost 6 months, you can just send us a picture of a defect and we will make immediate refund. You don't need to send the product back to us. But we have a strict quality control, and more than 99%, to be specific, 99.3% of our customers are fully satisfied with the jewelry. So we provide packaging, which includes black stylish underlay, PP packet, stylish printed catalog, and lots of bubble wrap to protect your jewelry during the transportation. What is important, the packaging doesn't contain any brand, so you can use it to sell the jewelry under your own brand. On your demand, we can send such a certificate. We can customize it, for example, to show or hide gloss on name. So you can print it out and give to your clients, or maybe you needed to rent a space for your future offline store, so we can share this with you. I have already told about the 180-day warranty. And what I want to pay attention, I have already told you, explained that it is a great problem when you buy something online. The same designs in the picture look beautifully, but in real life they are totally different. And this picture is provided here by me to make you to feel the difference between Glosso and typical Chinese supplier of jewelry. Is completely different from offers of cheaper suppliers in China. You can see the difference here. Same design, but absolutely different implementation. You can see that glossy jewelry, belt, bracelet have a smooth surface, real gold plating. It's totally waterproof, proof. It is a really premium boutique quality, and we provide this item with a 180-day warranty. If we take a look at cheap copy from China, you can see that there is a careless soldering, blackening, crooked components, fake gold plating, because if you go to the Chinese marketplaces and to buy some jewelry, you will see that almost all the jewelry is gold plated or silver plated. I think they just put this on every product, but it's not true. So you just see everything in the picture. It's simply crooked. It's simply not straight, made with a lot of defects. You are free to use our pictures and videos. Pictures can be downloaded directly on our website or in your order list in the account section on Gloss. To get our secret video collection in here or directly on Instagram, message me video and I will send you the link. Also, you can contact our managers on WhatsApp, also request videos, secret video collection of our products, and we will provide. It contains more than 200 of different reels that you can combine, you can edit and use in your promotional activity. As I said, we provide clients with a proven business model, which includes high revenue on investments, you will have enough funds to promote and grow your jewelry business. And what is important, our quality meets the price fully. We are a trusted and lead company. You can find the reviews about our company on Trustpilot, SiteJabber, and Trust Index. There are a lot of reviews and gloss of customers' stories on social media. For example, you can try to Google gloss the jewelry reviews and you will see the full videos by our customers. Also, some reviews are published on my Facebook and Instagram. You can see highlights. We accept PayPal and all popular bank cards via Stripe. We've passed a deep check by these companies to join them, so you can be sure that your payments are 100% safe. And also in this picture you can see the business license from the government of Thailand. It includes our website specified in it. So our company is fully officially registered business with 4 million Thai baht registered capital. It is around $120,000 of registered capital for our company. So we are really wholesale supplier. We have own warehouse in Thailand, in opposed to such fake suppliers who actually just aggregate and perform drop shipping from different Chinese marketplaces. We really see the products. We really check the product's quality. We select a very limited number of really great manufacturers who are trusted by us to create jewelry collections for our customers, and we are responsible to clients. It is always suspicious when some supplier has a huge variety of jewelry, or moreover, if they have huge variety of different product categories. My experience, my 15-year experience in jewelry business says that you totally unable to maintain the assortment, high quality assortment of jewelry, more than 1,000 and a half different styles of jewelry, which is really high quality. And when I look on jewelry assortment on some Chinese marketplace or drop shipper, which has more than several thousands of different jewelry styles, it's surely junk and not a high quality jewelry, because it's just unable to create high quality assortment of such a big variety. And what is important, if a supplier provides more different categories, not only jewelry, it's also very suspicious, because to provide really high quality jewelry, high quality costume jewelry, you need to focus all your attention, focus all your energy on this type of product. It's a very tough work to reach really high quality, what we have done in Gloss already. So we are focused on jewelry only, and we provide you selected goods from only selected manufacturers who produces jewelry designs by our orders for our clients. And we have always bestsellers in stock. We regularly refill the products according to demand and try to support the larger quantity. Sometimes due to an intensive sales growth, we have some shortage of goods, but all the items will be restocked. You can find products with high quantities among our bestsellers. As those items are the most popular, they will be restocked in high priority. But what is important, you can be sure that you will be always able to refill your best-selling items from our website. I always recommend to start building your assortment with best-selling collection. It is a part of our catalog that contains the most popular styles by statistics for the last 60 days. These styles are restocked more often and in greater quantity. Bestsellers are sorted on the website by popularity, starting with the most popular profitable styles. So you can find the link to bestsellers in the description to this video. And you can follow there. You can combine your perception and our statistics, so you can go one by one in bestsellers section on our website and to choose best-selling designs which you like most of all. Wholesale conditions: $150 minimum order, but we have no quantity restrictions, so you can buy different styles for this overall total on $150. You can buy any designs in any quantity starting from one piece, but the overall total of your order should be $150. We provide free shipping worldwide for orders over $300. We provide postal and express delivery options, safe payments via Stripe and PayPal. Orders are sent within a workday after a payment. I have shown today our office and warehouse in stories on Instagram. We provide quality refund. We provide refund by a picture in case of any defect. You will get printed catalog and stylish packaging for free with your order. What is important, we have own warehouse, website fully corresponds with our stock. So if you see that on the website there is specified specific quantity of jewelry we have, it means that this amount of jewelry we have on our warehouse. In fact, orders are placed on our website. So when you place the order, you can be sure that you will receive exactly what you ordered, exact particular design, particular color, particular size. So to make the order on Glosso, just click the link in the description to this video. First, if you don't have an account on our website, if you didn't previously register on our website, you can follow the first link, registration, and get access to our wholesale catalog immediately. If you're already registered, go to our bestsellers collection to place your order, and I will be glad to serve you with and to meet all your business needs. So, and again, I would like to remind that now is the best time to start jewelry business. The demand of waterproof jewelry is growing twice each year. Catch the trend while the opportunity is opened, and the trend shows long-term growth in the future. So if you are in trend, you understand clients' requests, can double your business twice every year without any special effort, just due to the market growth to $20,000 per month with no special effort next year. So do you want to have such an asset? Become Glosso client right now. And this great cat want to double his assets in value every year. So once again, here is your free gift for being with me, for staying with me today. And thank you so much for your attention. We spent more than 3 hours. We spent almost 3 hours together. Like and subscribe my channel, follow on Instagram, and feel free to ask any questions you have. I will be glad to answer. And while you are thinking about your questions, I will scroll up and check your questions that may be out of my scope. What I think, I have a limited access to chat history. So would $25 be a good price? Yes, it's a good price. It's a medium, absolutely medium price for high quality costume jewelry. You can check what others sell on Instagram and you will find that, but don't follow the unsuccessful jewelry stores. Check jewelry stores that obviously successful, and you will find that all of them sell jewelry at more than $25 per piece. Do you have any guarantees we can use in our promotion? So I have already told that we provide 180-day warranty for our jewelry. It's durable, tarnishing free. What do you suggest we say to not overpromise? So you can say the same that I said to you. Selling for the money, okay. I would want to buy jewelry for... Yes, of course, if you buy some jewelry for $5 in retail, so this jewelry probably will turn your skin green. I sell some gold-filled. Some costs of gold-filled jewelry for me would be about 56. Would it be still a markup? Actually, I'm not very familiar with gold-filled jewelry market. If you buy it wholesale for $60, probably I think the multiplication to get your retail price will reduce a little bit. So probably it wouldn't be 400. As I said before, costume jewelry market, high quality costume jewelry market is very profitable market, and it shows the enormous levels of profit around 400%. In gold-filled jewelry market has a less retail markup. So in my opinion, you won't have 400% if you buy precious jewelry for $50 or $60 wholesale. You will have 100-200% at maximum. It's my opinion. I'm not deeply inside the precious jewelry. Makes me happy. I want to become rich. Great. how much startup money would I need? So a question refers to 1/3 rule. So if you want to sell around 100 pieces per month, so invest 3 to funds to buy 300 pieces of initial jewelry stock. And to calculate how much funds do you need, you should multiply the 300 on an average wholesale price. It could be starting from my mind. My head is difficult to calculate now, but I think you can start with the amount. Okay, you just need to start with the amount you are going to sell and to multiply it by the average wholesale price, which is around $5-6. These questions: do you suggest to buy less styles and more inventory of those styles, of more styles, and maybe one or two of a certain designs for our first purchase of your jewelry to sell to a new customer? Do you suggest to buy less styles and more inventory of those styles? Actually, I didn't get the question. So if about initial assortment, if to say about initial assortment, my suggestion is less depth, more variety. So try to maintain the higher variety of your assortment initially. So soon you will have the recording available of this live stream, so you will be able to review this live stream in the future. Okay, do you have any customers who sell the jewelry for more than $25? What is the highest price you have seen? Actually, yes, of course, we have a lot of customers who sell our jewelry more than $25. $25 is average price. So, and many of our customers sell jewelry more than for $25. So our wholesale prices are on average $5-6. So, but we have designs for at $8, $9 and $10, and these designs could be easily sold by $30 and $40 per piece. It's absolutely normal. And yes, I know that customers, you can be sure. Danny, how many products did you start with? Danny, I'm not sure. How long does it take for you to restock items that you are sold out or in your wholesale store? Now, okay, so we actually refill the warehouse every day. If you have some specific requirement, you want some particular jewelry to be restocked, you are free to address our managers and we will refill the particular items in higher priority, so we will refill them fast if we have them at our fingertips. If we sold out and haven't yet ordered the production, so it will take us no more than 1 month, but most of the products available within 1 week. So just share your request with our managers and we will try to restock the items in higher priority, because all our typical refill process is built in queue and one by one. If you want some particular items to go to the beginning of the queue, just let us know, we will do it. Okay, in your opinion, how early should we place order? About how long would it take to get us to considering you're in another country and we are ordering for a holiday? How early in advance to place order? I understand this question is about delivery term. That's a very good question. We provide for economy delivery. We always make a note that delivery term is approximate. Economy delivery sometimes can have some delays due to high seasons or due to holidays or due to customs check-in. So you should understand this is postal delivery, simple postal delivery, that's why it's cheap. So but normally if you want to, I suggest to you buy in advance ahead 2 weeks before some event. If you use express delivery, better 3 weeks. So, and I also suggest to be responsible to your clients and to order products first, then check the products, ensure that you like all the products, and then offer it to your customers. Great research and insight. Thank you for sharing this knowledge. I feel more confident about selling, especially pop-up, which I never considered before. Thank you, Angela. I'm very happy that you found our stream useful. Okay, so thank you so much for your attention. I'm really appreciate. I have a great time with you today. We spent almost 3 hours. I didn't expect that we will spend 3 hours during this live. Probably next time I will shorten a little bit the live stream. But thank you so much. I wish you all the best in your jewelry business, and you can be sure that if you order from Glossa, we'll do our best to meet your business needs, and you can always contact me personally on my social media, especially on Instagram. I will reply you personally. Thank you so much, and bye-bye. Have a nice day, or have a good night.